The rain has come through the top layer in a few places. I think it's time for a new tent. Looks like animals got into their stuff. It's raining, but I really need to go to the toilet. So here I go. 5:30 in the morning. All the flying ants. And I almost fell coming in here because it was so slippery. Okay, now we have to get back to the tent in the rain. At least it's not pouring anymore. It was pouring at night. Oh no, we have a situation here.
You get out.
Somehow they got
into our track. I chased him away. He came back. I chased him away. He came back, and then when I chased him back, when he came back, this guy was also here. Now he's just eating a leaf, which is good. But I see what you're doing.
Our trash was in the tree. So last night, the vestibule section also leaked. So we've got water there, there was water on that chair, water on that chair. We're just making some mocos. And then we're gonna go over to the barbecue area and we're gonna cook pancakes. But we need some pick-me-up. Okay, for the second time today, the bush turkey has gotten our bag. Naughty! Now we've got eggs everywhere.
Step back, Hannah, and you watch. He'll go straight back to it.
You cheeky thing.
He is cheeky.
You're so cheeky. He tried to steal your coffee cup this morning off of the table. We had to shoo him away.
Really?
Yes, he's feral.
Inside, did he get him?
What have you got, buddy?
Yeah, she can wear jeans.
Mocha
No, this.
and a cooked breakfast.
So we made pancakes and eggs and Daniel ate some, but he was still hungry, so he's a teenage boy.
It's
it looks
delicious.
like dog's breakfast,
It's
but
delicious though.
it's good. So these are freeze-dried camping, like hiking meals that we had in the closet that I brought because they've been sitting there for a while. So I thought if Daniel's hungry,
They've been what now?
they're not out of date.
Okay, good.
But you know, hungry teenage boy. So I just thought it's an easy meal if he's really hungry, which he was.
He asked if we needed to.
So there we go.
Okay, so I made a slingshot back at home a while back, and the best ammo for it are empty seashells. Empty. Very, very important that they're empty.
He made that.
Yeah, I did make this. Oh, that was fun.
I don't know where it went. Long way.
Also, the seashells are fun because they like spin or like they like fly into the air like a propeller and then like rocket down. They're really fun.
He's so much better at it than I am.
I'm gonna film you doing one.
Okay.
Okay, so now this is Mum's turn. She's gonna find a pit of ammo first.
I don't know what I'm looking for then.
A rock, a seashell, empty seashell.
Gum nut.
Gum nut, yeah, sure. There's one there. Gum nuts aren't the best, by the way.
Okay.
That's pretty much all she shoots. Okay, now let's see.
I don't know if that went like a meter.
Me either. We can't see on video either because the camera's not going to pick up a gum nut flying through the air from a slingshot. So, you know. Also, this view is beautiful.
These kids are apparently going to jump off the dock, so here we go. Gotta get around there. We could have just gone on land, but of course, we decided to take the long way. The hard way, I mean, not the long way. Don't walk here barefoot. Swim to the shore. Ready? Yeah. Do not dive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, she's actually doing it. Okay, swim to the shore. Monica doesn't want to do it.
I'm scared.
Go, Monica!
You will be fine.
3, 2, 1. She did it! Okay, we heard that the Joey is out. So we're trying to see the Joey. Oh!
Not too close, Daniel.
No, I got pretty close last time. this wobbly.
Oh, it's so cute. Oh, you scared it. There it is. It's so cute. Look at there it is. Its little head. Look, it's trying to eat grass though. Look, it's like eating grass. Look, look. Oh. Oh wait, maybe it will come out.
That's what I was saying. Maybe the wobbly might. Come on, wobbly. Hop out of your pouch.
But I don't think it's going to.
Thank you.
Okay, so we couldn't get the fire started, so we've got Pete here.
It's called the drip torch. We use this when we do our back burning.
What's it called?
The drip torch.
Hey, Ronnie, where's yours? Come on over.
Wow, that works really
The
well.
smell of diesel will be here for a few minutes. We'll go.
We rented this fire pit, which is free to rent, but then we got the wood. The wood's $20. But we forgot to bring a lighter and paper, so we went over to the next fire pit over to borrow a lighter, and then we didn't have any paper, so we still couldn't get it lit. But then we've got a security guy who's a New South Wales fire guy.
National Park.
Oh, he's a national park, so I don't know, he's something.
Oh my gosh, James is so cool.
He's something.
James came with a drip torch.
So yeah, a drip.
A drip
They
torch.
use it for the coal burning.
They use them for all the burning, the backfires, and he just put it in there and
Yeah, and now we've got a fire.
we got fire in minutes, seconds. Actually.
Amazing.
Okay, so we all went to bed last night about 9 o'clock. I think was it 9 o'clock, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people were running around a bit and a bit noisy. It was Sunday night, and it got a bit rowdier and rowdier. And then I'm thinking, okay, 10:30. That's normally curfew. Well, 10:30, 10 and 10:30 came and went, and they were still very noisy. So they had
I made a
predicted
thing.
that rain was going to come at about 11:30. So I couldn't wait for that to happen, so that they'd all run to their tents and be quiet. But in the meantime, they put on their karaoke machine and they started singing. And at this stage it was 12:30, still no rain. And then next minute the rain came and they scattered. But they were so noisy, being very obnoxious.
Turn that off,
They were.
Moral of the
In a
story.
Hannah, turn that
there
off.
was a car park.
Oh, in a
Moral of the
camping
story, there was
area.
a bunch of drunk people, drunk
They were
50-year-old
adults.
Monica, that's not a moral, that's just a recap.
Okay, I know you'll burn yourself there. They weren't kids, they were adults, they were women.
They were moms.
Drinking mums.
Goose.
Really? But
That's not my fault.
before that, we were just sitting in the tent, and then Monica looked over,
Guys,
and
woman,
oh yeah,
can I
yeah.
say, guys, basically, I was just looking out at the beach and scenery, and then this woman started getting naked. Well, like, she just took her pants off and like her underwear as well. And then I was like, guys, this woman's naked. And she heard me,
And she looked
and she
up.
looked, and she was like, then she put her pants on, and she's like, well, I have clothes on now.
Did you see her boobs too?
No, I just saw her.
You sound disappointed.
Nazi.
Her
A
downstairs.
Nazi.
Yeah, it was a punati.
But
No,
she's not
Just
very
in the middle of a campground, though.
She's like,
What if Daniel?
China.
Like Daniel didn't want to see that. What if it was Daniel sitting
Oh, I
there?
was just inside watching One Piece.
China's good.
Yeah, China good.
Yeah,
I
Daniel
was just
didn't.
watching One Piece.
Daniel didn't need to see that. So lucky he was in the tent.
Daniel wishes he saw.
Nobody needed to see that.
50-year-old.
And that's
JJ.
story time at the campfire.
Daniel, that is how you got embers all over.
Good. I hope they're good. They taste good.
Yeah, the burnt ones, then they're gooey in the middle.
Okay,
Yeah, the
we're
burnt
going
one
to
tastes
make
really
One pizza chocolate cherry.
actual
One or two
American
pieces.
s'mores. Yeah, just like that. So we have proper graham crackers that Joe got when we were in Anaheim. Joe bought lots of those. They're not American marshmallows, but that's okay. That'll do. And
all
she's
taste
got
the same.
Hershey's chocolate. Now Hershey's chocolate, if you eat it on its own, it's not the best chocolate, but it's really good with s'mores because
And it
it's
melts.
thin. So when you put the warm marshmallow on it, I can't talk, it melts the chocolate. And it's really nice. It's not really light enough to see that.
Here you go, Hannah Banana.
I'll have to shine a light on it.
Thank you. Look, guys.
How scrumptious.
s'mores.
Graham crackers.
Proper American s'mores. And they're not graham crackers, they're graham crackers.
Graham.
Graham crackers
Graham
because
crackers.
American, even though it's spelled like graham.
Graham. They're crackers.
Americans say graham. Graham, not graham.
Graham.
Okay, the best way to cook marshmallows for this is you don't want to light them on fire. You want to get them over the coals. So this is kind of too much of a raging fire for it, but we're hungry and we want s'mores. So you get them just over the coals and you kind of rotate them like a rotisserie chicken because you want to get them warm all the way through. You don't want to just burn the outside and then have the inside cold, but that takes patience. So you don't want to do that. That's not how you make s'mores.
They're judging me.
No. Listen, if you do burn the outside, then the inside is gooey.
Yeah, but then you've got the burnt outside. So the
No,
best
but the
way is
burnt
to
outside
just
is good.
turn it over the coals like a rotisserie chicken, guys.
Like the people did with the pig.
This is a s'more. Proper graham crackers. Except in America, we don't have the pink marshmallows. At least we didn't when I was a kid.
I was going to get the big one.
Mum, you were a kid in like the
that in the
80s though, so...
Okay, it's the last day. And it's sunny, so the lizards are out. And this one over here has stolen a packet of chips. He had it up a tree. And he's just come down. So we're gonna go and see him. One just went up the hill. Look, he's got, oh, it's salt. Is it salt? Is it just, oh, it's salt. It's literally just salt. He has a packet of salt. That's not going to be very yummy. That's not yummy, man. He's protecting his salt. We're going to get rid of this tent because of the leaks you saw before. So Joe is just pilfering.
Yeah, ropes so that we can use them with the poles for a lean-to another time. Always come in handy. Tent ropes.
And we've packed up the inside. Now we're sitting eating.
Newt and Albie.
Daniel's got the freeze-dried meal.
And then,
We had our bin in the tree again, and then this guy, he ran over. We caught him. He was trying to steal our bin. Red-handed. You can't have our bin. We're all packed up. Now, as we said before, we have these containers because you've seen how the animals try to get into food. So it seems like overkill, but we still have food, and it didn't get taken. Bye, Basin. So when you get here, you unload the car, put your stuff here. There's a little unloading zone. There's the ferry dock. And then you get the kids or someone to wait with your stuff and you go and park elsewhere. There's parking at an oval not far by and then you can get the bus, or we kind of parked up in the hills and then walked. What was your favorite part about this camping trip? You don't know?
probably the beach. I like digging holes.
Fair enough. Digging holes is pretty
And
fun.
also playing with my slingshot.
Yeah, he made that himself. It's pretty cool.
It is really cool.
Girls, what was your favorite part of that camping trip?
When we jumped into the water.
Yeah, we jumped into the water. And my pookies when they followed us.
Oh yeah, that was
Well, we didn't see that. Tell us about that.
Hannah, you can tell the story.
from when we were at the rocks.
Yeah.
Basically, there were these boys and they were like hot-ishly. Anyways, I don't know if you should be putting this on the internet though.
It's okay. Anyways, we met a bunch of boys and they were so cutesy.
And then they followed us to the bar.
And then
Well, that just sounds sus.
They didn't
We
go
let them
inside. They stayed outside.
They pretended to play ball games while the girls were in there so that they could say hi when they came out.
but then they left when we came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I went to look just because the ferry was coming. And I'm like, oh, the boys left and the girls are coming, so they must have just been waiting. It was pretty funny. They look like hobos over there. See their no shoes and their sweatpants that they've been wearing for 3 days. They do, they look like hobos. Because Aaron had to go home early and we have to get a lift home with Joe, We have all our stuff and her stuff, and it barely fits. Barely fits, and we put the tent in the trash. So this is without the big tent because it was leaking. So I don't know what we would have done if we had the big tent. This one's like, honey, it's time right now. She's like, no, go away. I don't want that. This is our really good clothesline. It folds up really small, which we'll show you. And then we just put it in the tree. And then you hang things with these little beads. It comes in this little pack here. In this. It just fits in this tiny little pack. And it's a clothesline. This is the clothesline. Packs up so small.